Hello and welcome to episode 13 of our Orlghelovar campaign. In the last episode, we continued down our mission tree and also continued to colonize. We are very, very close to securing one of the last holds that I'm hoping to hold. Holds, you know how it be. Which is Gor Brad, which is the lava hold, I believe. Because right here is a giant volcano. I don't know if we can see that on simple terrain. No, because it's just gonna go to that. What about regular terrain? No, but this is a big volcano, so that is a pretty cool detail about Gor Brad. They have a very nice map color, very nice red, like magma. But today, we need to go to war with Craftador. We need these two provinces specifically, but really what I need to do is annex as much of them as possible. Now, they are 120%, so I can't fully annex them, but I need to get more control of this trade. I need to be able to get up to 65%, 60% in the Sea of Echoes. So in order to do that, I need to ensure that that Abdeltunger is also very strong here, so I can force them to give me their trade power because they are my vassal. This also means that we're going to need to deal with Serpentsreach, who owns 9%, and Busalar, which owns 14%. The problem with that is I have allied Busalar, so, and they're very strong, and they're also allied to Megagoet. So we're going to have to be a little sneaky, probably build up our fleet a little bit more, which, you know what, let's just do that right now. Go ahead and just spend all my sailors, really, and all my money, just building up a big trade fleet. Since we can afford it, we're making plenty of money. I also need to start looking for a possible ally within the Empire of Anbennar, because I do need one. Right here doesn't seem too bad, Pearl's Edge. That does kind of put me really close to this Great Conqueror Laurentho, so maybe not. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we just find, Estalin here is looking like a good choice. You know what? Yeah, let's start improving relations with Estalin and being friends with them. All right. So, apparently I still have a spy network on Corveria. I will grab claims here. I don't think I want to go to war with them again, but maybe. Who knows? But I do need to go to war with Serpentsreach, which does mean that I have to fight Leisna, who is very, very willing to defend their buddy here. So we're going to have to make sure that we are prepared for that. In order to do that, we need to take Tech 15. Eliza is already Tech 15, so I definitely don't want to just attack into them blindly. That would be a huge mistake. And if possible, I mean, I would like to finish quality ideas, but that might take too long. Now, my truce with Craftador is up in a couple of months, so let's not actually drill. I believe you're out of strong allies. Yes, you are. I force you to break your alliances with Busalar and Corveria, I believe it was. Let's go ahead and get our 2 army stacks into position. Now, I think, yeah, we're under our force limit, and we're going to start investing our money. We just have a bit of debt from the Horde Curse, but that's okay. I want to start investing in buildings. Lots and lots of buildings. We need to build up our force limit. That's kind of an important thing for us to do. Another mission we have is to develop this up to 10 Diplo development. So I will go ahead and do that right now. And then I think I need 1,000, not 1,000, just 450. It also needs a barracks. Do I have a barracks here? I do. And another and, I need to build forts. Or not build forts. I need to upgrade all my forts to level 4. So, you know, more money that I need to spend. Now, our capital is currently digging, so I cannot upgrade that one. But I will go ahead and upgrade the most vulnerable forts first. And then we will move on from there. And there is our truce with Craftador, all done and dusted. I would also like to start going through our next expedition. Which, you know what, I think we'll probably kind of focus on that, because that could be a fun thing to do today. All right, let's go ahead and declare war on Craftador. This really won't be a difficult war at all. All of their strong friends are not here to defend them, so we'll be a-okay. Alrighty, so I can get rid of this edict. I can get rid of this edict. Are there any other edicts that I have just lying around, just hanging out? Yes, in fact, there is. So let's go ahead and switch all of those over. Ugh, gross. The Jad. Blech. Imagine the Jad here in our provinces. Disgusting. There is actually someone else that I need to start improving relations with. Someone you might not expect. That is Nimscott. I need Nimscott to like me. And it kind of looks like they're dying right now. Yep. They're very dead. They are very dead. But I will start improving with them just in case. Just in case. Because I do really need them to be friendly with me for a mission. Alright, we will hold off on that mission. No, we get a mill, so we'll do it. The Diamond Quarry is, as the name suggests, famous for its vast, seemingly never-ending deposits of diamonds. Since our adoption of diamond tools, demand for these gems has increased quite significantly. We should invest in the quarry and expand it to prevent shortages. Gems not produced, although we already produced gems there, we do gain a mill, and we lose 450 crowns. So we get a mill, like, a little early. You probably should have done the mission earlier, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Alright, let's finish off Craftador's armies here. Rumors of a volcano? Huh? This week, the straggling remnants of a failed dwarven adventuring party arrived at our borders. While most of their number were surface dwarves, among them was a curious traveler, our Garnet dwarf scholar named Shaz Helmtapper, a former resident of a remnant hold in the Serpentsreach called Orlghelovar. He explained that he was a scholar of dwarven cultures and had joined the adventuring party upon learning they were from other dwarven communities from the surface. Upon hearing of our own attempts to recover the glass-blowing heritage of our hold, he mentioned something fascinating. Apparently, along with its famed magma-fueled armories, the lost hold of Gor Brad is in the far eastern edge of the Serpentsreach was also famous for a different kind of craft, glassworking with volcanic obsidian. If this is true, securing control of this lost hold would not only secure new space for settlements, but also might open up untold scientific and commercial opportunities. Crossing the Serpentsreach would, however, be a substantial undertaking. We must head east to learn more of these remaining Garnet dwarves and perhaps even take the volcano for ourselves. We gain more global settler increase, 5% settler chance, and a permanent claim on the Serpentsreach region, and we obtain new missions. Huh. I don't know, maybe that was somehow triggered by this? Yep, that's what it was. So there's actually a secret new branch of missions through that. Interesting. End of the Serpentsreach. All the provinces that are owned by Orlghelovar has the terrain not Dwarven Road? I guess it's saying that I own everything in the Serpentsreach that is not a road that's colonized, which, yeah, I do. So according to the rumors of our fellow dwarves, if we follow the Argrod to its end, we will reach the ruins of Gor Brad, a hold known for its blistering scorn of its grudges and the blistering heat of its subterranean magma flows. They fell long ago during the Orcish invasion, and so we are unlikely to find any lingering basalt dwarves. Perhaps we will stumble upon other remnant holds as we walk through the dark. At the doors of Gor Brad. As the Dwarven Road approaches the old hold, the straight and perfectly cut tunnel increasingly opens up as it passes through old magma tubes deep in the volcanic heart of the East Serpentsreach. Finally, the road arrives to the hold itself, and the scouting party slows. Our scout commander, Hallier Firmhandle, grips the handle of her rifle and stares awestruck at her surroundings. The itinerant Garnet dwarf scholar, Shaz Helmtapper, insisted on accompanying the expedition and is struck equally silent, his notebook slack in his hand. Balgar's hammer, there really is a volcano down here, Hallier mutters, nudging Shaz with her elbow. The endpoint of the Dwarven Road is a vaulted bridge of basalt over a vast magma flow, easily a mile wide, cutting through an enormous underground gorge. The molten rock casts the obsidian in an eerie red glow, and the light catching the fractured surface of veins and obsidian exposed in different sections of the cliff. Beyond the bridge lies our final destination. The telltale fortifications, external supports, and grand reinforced door indicate an underground Dwarven hold. Gor Brad. The rumors were true. An additional 20 global settler increase and 5% settler chance. Huh. Interesting. We can make it produce glass, huh? Okay. I like this. I like this. I was not expecting a whole, like, thing about about Gor Brad, but hey, I'll take it. That's cool. All right, let's get these Tornin troops out of here. Get out of here. Turn all... News of an orc warband? Okay, we will have to be ready for that. They thought that standing still was going to save them. It will not. Though, I am not able to wipe you, so hey, props to you, I guess. Beautiful cavern prophets. I do like me some prophets. Prophets are good. Prophets are grand. Go ahead and get all of these upgraded. Very nice. You're already level 4. Get you to level 4. Get you to level 4. You can't do it yet. Okay. We do need to build, like, more forts in general. Preferably. So let's go ahead and build a level 4 fort there. Let's build one... Boy. Here, I think this is a decent fort. Because it blocks this and this. I would have to develop it, though. That's fine. Let's get you there, and then let's get one here in order to ensure that there's no devastation over here at all. Because this is a pretty valuable... well, I guess this isn't as valuable, but we have gold here, so having prosperity would be nice. Alright, let's go say hello to our friends on the island here. There we go. Occupy that. Meanwhile, looks like these guys have already upgraded their fort. We have an Orcish warband. I'm not sure where this is going to show up. It's going to be somewhere over here. So we're going to send one of our armies back. We no longer need them here anyway, so not a huge deal. Hopefully it just doesn't show up on our colony and wipe our little troops away. What? Oh, ended up being up here. Okay, well that's fine too. That is fine too. Enemy invasion? Okay, whatever. My vassal can take care of it. Go ahead and upgrade our troops. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, they're Tech 15. I'm still 14, so that is why I was not able to wipe their troops that easily. Of course, don't forget to chase down your Orcish warbands. Never forget that. Important step, important step. Okay. We're just waiting for this to fall. As for expeditions, I believe it is... yes, right here. So let's go ahead and build those 10 troops. Yep, and we will start getting ready for it. Beautiful Cavern Prophets. Wonderful. Orcish Opposition. The Fall of Xiaodo. Okay. Command. Getting bigger. Getting stronger. Terrifying. Hopefully I don't have to deal with that. I'd rather not. We do have orcs rising up in our capital. Let's go ahead and take care of those. They're going to get this back, too. We are going to get this back, it seems. Okay. Ooh, or maybe not. Hello, Tornanin. What I would like from you for now is for you to, number one, transfer your trade power to me. Give me your money. Give me your war reps. Okay, give me less money. The reason that I want their trade power is they are in a node that is downstream from the one I want a lot of control in, so I want to make sure that, you know, I have as much possible power here that I can get my greedy little dwarven hands on. All right, so I need these two for missions, right? I'm going to take Gem Isle because it's a pain to take. And then I want to make sure that we take everything in Bahar. So it'll be everything but that. Coalition-wise, I mean, people aren't thrilled, right? People aren't thrilled. Does this add anyone in? So right now it's Esheniande. Yeah, that adds in too many people. So we'll just take this right here. I think that's a decent peace deal, unless I can... no. We'll take Gem Isle, we'll take these, and we will call it good at that. Go ahead and take your money as well. Thank you very much. All right. Also, that allows us to upgrade ourselves into a empire. So now we have accepted all Dwarven cultures, which is kind of nice, I won't lie. Now, Bahari. I think we do want to accept Bahari culture. I don't see why we wouldn't at this point. Like they're just our human friends. So I will go ahead and do that. I will accept Bahari. And we will also complete a mission, a baseless crusade. All provinces in Ordia, West Overmarch, and East Overmarch are owned by us. With the Ordian region now thankfully rid of goblins, the continued presence of the Ordian Crusaders seems somewhat redundant. It would be better not to leave these extremist humans unsupervised, lest they decide to crusade against something else. We should bring them into our republic and unite the Gulf of Ord under Orlghelovaric control. Gain 100 Diplo power. And now I need 5% or more trade in Anben cost, which, I mean, that's going to be kind of difficult. I won't lie. That one's going to be kind of difficult. We're going to need a lot of boats. Going to need a lot of boats. As in, like, more boats than this, probably. Not sure I'm going to pull that one off. We will figure it out, though. Let me tell you, we will figure it out. Let's get all of our dudes here, and we will start this expedition on up. Yeah, we're halfway through the episode. It's fine. How dare you? How dare you, good sir, become rebellious? How dare you? I will go ahead and grant them provinces, though. Should make them cool off a bit. Here you go. Yeah. I think he's still mad that I forcibly converted him from the Jad. Yeah. Yeah. They're probably not thrilled with that. They'll get over it, though. They'll get over it. I can also improve relations with them quite a bit, so we will start to work on that. Because I would say that's kind of important for your big vassal to like you. Do I keep Gem Isle is the question. To the Flooded Coast. I could add it. You know what? I will. And I'll add it to a trade company. And we'll just increase autonomy. The only reason that I'm doing that is for the next age and the bonus that you get from having three trade companies. So I have one here. I have one here. Maybe I pop out into the deep woods or something like that in order to get more trade from there or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I will go ahead and upgrade my troops now. We can go for Scattergun Auxiliaries or Fire and Tortoise. I'm loving how this fire damage is looking here. Yeah, I think at this point, I mean, Infantry Fire is technically not as good as Infantry Shock, but we're dwarves. We're dwarves. We're going for the fire pips, all right? It's time to get rid of these axes and use some guns. As the rest of the world managed to grasp the foundations of black pattern warfare, the dwarves were already adapting these rudimentary tactics into the field of unconventional warfare. Harquebus fire lacked the versatility to deal with stagnant lines or sturdy fortifications, and thus, from the cradle of necessity, the scattergun was brought into the world. Firing a close spread of pellets as opposites to a single ball, the scattergun managed to maintain relevance in both long-range skirmishes and close-range engagements. Despite its apparent effectiveness, its lack of durability and the inability of runesmiths to rectify this issue ultimately doomed it to early retirement. That's right, we're going from axes to really bad shotguns. But hey, you know what? We'll take it. We will take it. Go ahead and pay off some more loans here since we have the money. And we will do another one of our quality ideas. Beautiful. Okay. Decisions, expedition menu. Yeah. We'll wait for our morale to recover. I have a discipline guy. I am looking a little weak on the old morale, or not morale. Yeah, you know what? Everything I literally just said left my mind. It's gone. It's gone. A little weak on something. I don't know what we're weak on, but we're weak on it, okay? Believe me. Source, me. But also, I'm the one that can't remember, so maybe I'm not the best source. What I do know is that we have too many admin points. So, admin development time? I guess? Courage development? Yeah, get our gold mine up to 10 development, and then it's probably smarter to develop not on caves, but hey. Oh, great. Buvari gets another 3,000 crowns. Yeah, because they need it. Because they need it. Game always helping out Buvari and their 10 million mercenaries. All right, let's go ahead and protect trade here. I don't think that this is going to be enough. It's definitely not enough because I don't have the trade range for it. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know if I need to get like maybe fleet basing rights. Don't know if there's anyone around that would want to give me fleet basing rights. But we can improve with admin costs at the very least, because I think I need them to like me as well for a mission, so we will start being friendly with them. As for Stalin, they are not actually interested in an alliance. Though part of that's from having too many Diplo relations. I mean, yeah, that is a lot of allies. I will give you that. That is a lot of allies. So we will see how that develops. All right, let's go explore in Syriad Cave. Organize the expedition. All right, so Chromium difficulty, Labyrinthian danger. Let's go ahead and send 10,000 men. Prepare supplies. Reserve food. Guess we're going to have lots of food on this mission. There you go. Raise morale. We will at least... Here, we got to let some time pass to get some of our mill points back. Yeah, we'll just let that go for a moment here. Goblins are fleeing. All right. Okay. One thing I would like to do after we're done colonizing this, colonizing this, is to make my way and get a border with Holzjorkad. That way I can claim Holzjorkad for myself. Because it's a Dwarven hold, and it's right there. It's literally right there. I would be foolish not to take it. All right, that should give me more than enough points to start preparations. Raise morale up to 9, and organize the troops one time. Because what I remember from the first one, so it wasn't that bad. Go ahead and start that, and let's see what kind of adventures we can get up to while we kind of wait for everything to happen in between. Send that there, and you move in. Astaire, my valuable ally, is calling me into a war against the major power of Eskin. Bold. Ah, well, that would do it. A great conqueror would definitely do it. You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll help you out, buddy. I'll send a stack up to see what's going on. I'm going to keep one stack down here for rebels and the such, but I'll send one stack up. Why not? Why not? All right, Runic Vault. We've reached the main entrance. The massive vault door our scouts saw previously. It's not like anything we've seen before, however. There is no obvious way to open the door, but there are 5 pulls, each with a single metal disc of varying size. An accompanying mage has noted, however, that the entire setup is magical, and we can even see the runes carved on the disc and pole. We could, of course, simply try to break our way in, or we could see if this puzzle is some kind of deranged lock. Now, let's kind of look at this again, see what we're doing here. Riz Vam Brathar. It does look like maybe some kind of workshop. That's my best guess here. Some kind of secret workshop. We're definitely going to solve the puzzle, though, because I feel stupid when there's a bunch of magical stuff to just break in. The puzzle was, relatively speaking, actually quite simple in execution after we figured out what to do. Upon closer inspection, there was a groove in the floor where the largest disc was meant to lay, but the smallest was there instead. Each disc also had runes carved in such a way that the discs would interlock and stack with each other, but only from the bottom to top. Eventually, we managed to stack them, creating a 5-disc tower. When completed it, the pole sank into the floor and the vault, and with that, the way is now clear. And now we only require the strength to follow. Yeah, hot tip for you: don't just break into places that have magical stuff going on. Hey, hold on. Can I have my diplomat back, please? I don't know why you're not defending them. I don't know what you did. Classic. Classic elven greed is what I see. Oh wait, so we're in 2 wars. Trap-filled hall. Beyond the vault door lay a long hallway, conspicuously kept clean of dust or grime. Runes covered the walls, the ceiling, and the floor, and though hesitant, we continued forward until one of our forward mages signaled the expedition to halt. Tossing a rock down the hallway where it skipped across the floor, seemingly relieved when nothing happened, they looked at their feet and then promptly were thrown back by an explosion. Scorched but alive, they state that someone, followed by a string of curses, has filled the hallway with explosive runes. They state that it's purely runes that are activated by sight, and that simply not looking would suffice. One of the medics tending them said they could probably spare bandages to use as blindfolds, though that would also cut into the expedition's supplies. Yeah, no, use the bandages, please, please. I don't trust the dwarves to keep their eyes closed. No way. That sounds like a terrible idea. Tense trip. Though perhaps risky, we knew we couldn't risk any unnecessary supply expenditures. A system was devised where the first group would cross, holding a rope that extended the length of the hallway. Once safe on the other side, they would hold the rope, and subsequent members of the expedition would be guided to the far end of the hall by their comrades. Though shouts and yells were used to coordinate those using the rope to ensure that nobody was bumped into causing a disaster. A lot of effort in all to get to the other side. We somehow gained loot, and we lost a bit of morale. I mean, sure. Kind of weird to lose morale about that, though. Like, oh no, we safely made it across this explosive hallway. Man, that sucked. Like, okay, kind of weird. Oh, but I did black flag my troops. Oops. Sorry, Astaire. I'm not being the best of allies here. I apologize. I'm not even doing it on purpose this time. This time it's just a legitimate accident. All right, let's put you 3 right there. Sign of runesmithing. A few more, though less deadly traps, laid in wait in the hall as we proceeded. Easily disarmed, we proceeded until we came across a large storage chamber. The contents surprised us, a neatly organized storage room. Along the walls, there are chests, clearly labeled with materials of all kinds, some locked, some not. In the center of the room itself is a massive series of tables and benches with various pieces of what appear to be rune-enhanced tools, machinery, and even weapons. Is that chest labeled Mithril, Appraise the Rune Crafts, or Search the Perimeter? I mean, the smart thing to do is to search the perimeter, but we're gonna go to the thing that says Mithril. Diamond, rubies, mithril, and more. We scoured a few of the chests. Looking through them at first, we found nothing where it was supposed to be. Bar some basic resources like stone and fungal wood, the amount of valuable materials were very low. However, behind one of the locked chests, we found a lever that when pulled revealed a hidden chamber in the side of the wall. Inside this chamber, we found the missing materials, from gemstones to gold, and even a few pieces of mithril. While not exactly a treasure vault, it is a good sign that there is much wealth to be had here. Excellent work. Wait, I don't get any loot for that? What? So let me get this straight. I got loot for crossing a hallway, but I don't get loot for finding loot? This is ridiculous. An outrage. I earned that loot. Yep, that's what I did. I earned it. Golem encountered. Wrapping up in a storage chamber, scouts began to investigate the adjoining rooms. In most of the adjoining rooms, there was nothing, even dust coating the floors as if there had been nobody in them for centuries, perhaps millennia. A stark contrast to the well-lit, well-maintained storage room we are in now. However, one chamber was unlike the others. Inside, there was a massive war golem wielding a massive greatsword, guarding what appears to be an elevator large enough to carry 20 of them arrayed shoulder to shoulder. Attack it, or perhaps we can shut it down. Let's try and shut it down. Yeah. Let's see if we can outmaneuver the big scary golem with the big sword. Yeah? I feel like that's a good play. Cultural unrest? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, get up here. Help out. Be helpful for our allies, huh? Magic and maintenance. One of our mages came with an idea to, in essence, trick the golem into receiving a sleep command. Taking a number of reagents from our expedition stocks, they began to carefully weave a spell before bursting open the door and throwing a sphere of blue arcane energy towards the golem. Of course, the golem has also began to approach the moment the door opened. Just as it raised its greatsword to cleave the mage in two, its runes glowed blue, and its arms slackened. Greatsword clattering to the ground, just footsteps away from our mage. After a few moments, some segments of armor plating cracked, the runes having given out after who knows how long of ceaseless operation. It seems it won't be getting back up from that. That's good. I'm pretty sure that thing would have obliterated us. Which would have been, not great. Looks like we have another riot going on here. In Argrod 12. That's fine. That's fine. Just a small riot. No big deal. Beautiful hole. Yes, build a beautiful hole. So I'm going to assume that he doesn't want to peace out here. So we're just gonna peace out for whatever I can take if he's gonna give it to me, and he will. We're gonna take a little bit of money and we're just gonna bounce. We'll go ahead and core all of that up. Also, what is the thing I'm coring that's like weirdly named? Oh, it's just Gemile. I got it confused. I was like, that's not Gemile. What do you mean? All right, I guess we do that. That's fine. Mecha spiders. So what am I doing? Playing Skyrim, going into the 10 millionth like Dwemer ruin. Scouting the room after shutting down the golem, we began to look at the elevator it was guarding. The elevator itself is massive, capable of shifting tremendous amounts of cargo deeper into this place. Unfortunately, it was at this moment that a horde of small mechanical spiders seemed to emerge from the elevator shaft, moving around the feet of our expeditionaries and rushing to swarm the immobile golem. Many expeditionaries at first were puzzled and confused until it was obvious what they were doing. Repairing the golem. Okay, well that's perhaps not great, but I kind of want to see what it does. Not gonna lie. So you know what? We lose a couple dwarves. It's fine. It's fine. We got dwarves to spare. We got plenty of those guys. Who's gonna break their lines? Probably Busalar. Yeah. Because my Diplo rep is very bad, and my navy is weak. So sorry that I don't have the best navy in the world, Busalar. How dare I? How dare I not have as strong of navy as you? A literal naval power. Whatever. Yeah, no, I'm not getting any autonomy in Abdullah. Thank you, though. Oh, hey, I forgot about something very important. We have a lot of people that are mad at us with aggressive expansion. So we're probably going to get in a coalition war here that I kind of didn't think about. Oops. Is an oops good enough? Perhaps oh no? Hey, Astaire. Actually, I can't be too involved in your war. Mecha spiders, let them fix it. Unsure of whether or not to destroy the spiders, one of our mages stepped forward with an idea. They remarked that if they intervene with the right spell at the right time, they may be able to convince the golem that the expedition itself is what they are meant to protect. Of course, they also say that without fresh materials, the spiders may be at this for some time. A hesitant debate about whether or not risking the golem remaining a ticking disaster or being dealt with immediately was held, but in the end, the expedition decided to agree with the mage's plan. It was a careful, cautious thing. Everyone was on edge until the very last moment, when the spell was cast just as the golem was reactivating. It stood, reached for its sword, and did nothing. A hesitant command by the mage was followed, as the spiders deactivated. A quick check by the mage confirmed that the spiders had lost their animating magic and were now no more than exquisitely crafted inanimate constructions, though made with precious metals and some kind of gold thread. Interesting. We gain 200 soldiers and 150 loot. Alright. Okay. Ancient War Golem. Well, isn't that convenient timing? That is very convenient timing. Money, admin power, military power, prestige, and innovativeness. I mean, I'd love to get more innovativeness, but I have a feeling this shock damage is going to be kind of nice. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just going to spend the money and get the shock damage. Okay, there goes Bucelar. So, I don't have great hopes for this coalition not firing. Elevator repaired. The elevator is a complex beast designed to run off of a winch that, to our best guess, is meant to run off of some kind of magical energy, perhaps Dameseer or even Helana's breath. Unfortunately for us, the design is utterly foreign to anyone on our expedition, so a workaround had to be made. Using several pack pieces and much of the leftover material found in the workshop, our own winch was made. Though rough work, it will serve future forays. As much of the expedition's supplies have been exhausted, and the expedition will return with their acquired gains to return when refresh and resupplied. All right, repay them in full and send them back out. We gained soldiers. Nice. Huge. This is the best expedition ever. Let's go ahead and upgrade this one time. Is it really worth 10,000 manpower? It's really not. It's really not. Like, that's just the answer. It's not worth the manpower. Go ahead and get that going. Yeah, this is not going to go well. This is not going to be good for us. Let me tell you what. Go ahead and build these forts up. We got some Rayueli separatists that we need to go deal with. And then once we get this occupied, like, I think we're just going to send our troops back. Like, we helped, like, shut down these guys. Like, we did what we needed to do. But we do have our own wars that we now need to kind of, I don't want to say worry about, because that makes it sound like we're in danger. But, you know, think about. I think about's a good way to put it. And I believe we want to go for, Sierad Cave again. Organize the expedition. Once again, we will send 10,000 men in. And you know what? We are actually past time. So we will continue to explore Rizvambrathar in the next episode and probably fight a coalition war. And then continue along our merry way down our mission tree. And we will see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. But that is going to be it for today. I would like to thank you all for watching. And I hope to see you in the next one.